Say Love Podcast is being brought to you today by F Your Feelings, the company where we don't give one F about how you feel.
Hi, you guys. Welcome to Say Love Podcast. I don't know if I need to do an intro at this point because if y'all been watching, y'all already know I'm lovely, and
It's your boy Cali.
and we are your hosts of the Say Love Podcast. Why am I echoing?
Yeah, you are echoing a little bit, huh?
Wait, let me
All that
see.
bass I got. That's all that
Well,
bass I
it's
got.
not on my end. It's on your end. My echo cancellation is off on my settings over here.
Oh, is mine off?
You might have to turn the settings off on you. It is what it is. Look, y'all. Welcome to our episode.
Why is it working? How about that? That's better.
1 2 1 2. What
Two,
can
1, 2.
lovely do for you?
So, lovely, as you always do, start off. Damn, I can't talk. Start us off. What's going on? What were we talking about today? I'm ready to dive into it because it's some stuff that's kind of going around and it's all popular and whatnot, and I just don't get it. So I need you to talk about it.
All right. So before I start off, right?
Uh-huh.
You know what? No, I'm gonna start off with the AB situation. I'm gonna start off with that, and that's going to, of course, get me started into my next subject, right? So, y'all,
Okay.
we doing something a little different. Look, we done upgraded a little bit, so I'm gonna show this clip, and y'all, if y'all have feedback, tell me what it is, and I'm gonna let Kelly give his view. You know what? I'm lying. I'm gonna say something, and then I'm gonna let Kelly give his view.
Step-by-step commentary on the video because we can get we need to get like a, you know how they do the football plays where you can put the
Yeah,
X's and
you
stuff.
circle like it. See, this what he
We
fucked
need,
up right there.
yeah. See, but go
All
ahead,
right.
play the video.
So you should still be able to talk. I'm using
Get off the field right now. You need to get off the field right now. He owns it. No, he doesn't. Get off the field right now. You gotta get off the field right now.
We're going nowhere.
Right now.
We gotta go get some
Get
bigger
off the
muscle.
field right now.
We're going nowhere.
You're going off the field right now.
Do
You're
it.
going off the field right now. Let's go.
Do it.
Let's go. Off the field right now.
Make me then. Make me. You get off. You get off. I'm gonna stay right here.
Let's go. Let's go.
This up the whole game? Yeah, this is my field. I'm the owner.
Nah, I don't think so. But
Yeah, well, you don't think so.
Well, you go get off the field. You get off the field right now.
You get off.
Nah.
You
All
get
right,
off.
that's enough.
Okay, look, let me just jump into this because I did see this earlier, and he could have got it. He could have came at it way better now. And I'm only saying this because I've worked
Who could have came
in
at it better?
the security guard.
Okay.
Security guard, he was wrong from off dump because, like I just said, I've worked in a stadium. Like I worked in a couple of them, and it's just you never know who anybody is. So anybody who's ever worked in any type of stadium, you don't know who you're gonna bump into. And just for him, like they said it not once, not twice, but about 4 different times, he's the owner. Somebody in the background said it. He said it when he got close to AD was about to walk out, and dude said something else, and he was like, you know what? I ain't about to be peaceful no more. He turned around. I'm the owner. You make me leave. I'm with that. He ain't do nothing wrong. Because for one thing, I own it. I don't care if you are doing your job. You're doing your job a little bit too well. I know I ain't paying you that much to talk to me crazy.
But my thing is, so I'm not an Antonio Brown fan, right? Antonio Brown has a history of acting ass. However, in this case, he was absolutely, positively, 100% correct. In this case, if you watch the video, this man said he has to get off the field now. Like he's walking towards getting off the field. You kept telling this man something. He's like, I'm the owner. I bet you're not.
Yeah, see, now you
Like
put he put
the
his foot
like you
out.
start being condescending with him.
Like you ain't had to say none of that. You could have kept that to yourself, even if you, because you don't know. You heard first off me. I'm just speaking for me. He didn't even say it first. AB didn't say it at first.
Other
Somebody
people,
else said it. So when somebody else said, I'll be like, okay, hold on. He ain't claiming that off dump, which I can understand. You know, when people are like that, they normally don't be like, oh, I'm the owner, I'm the owner. Like they ain't doing all of that until they actually have to, like he did. So, like you said, he was right. He was right on how he acted. I really wish the video went on longer just to see what happened with this sheriff. Like, or if he's not even sheriff, he's security. Like he doing too much. He doing too
so
much.
I want to take this moment, and TMZ may never see this, or we need to tag TMZ on this on Twitter because we are streaming live on Twitter right now. Let's call out TMZ in the headline of how it was a heated exchange. Nothing about it was heated. AB was walking off the field. AB was not the aggressor. Like nothing about this was heated. And then it reads that AB gets into a heated exchange with security guard, right? My thing is nothing about this was heated. He was not the aggressor. And for you to put it out there like that makes it seem as if, of
That's
course, the black man is the aggressor, or this was heated, or he got it, he's up to his old ways.
that's straight clickbait. That's how that goes. They just needed, because honestly, it was a small. I didn't even gonna say altercation. Like it was just a small misunderstanding that really
It was I'm not
needed,
even gonna call it a misunderstanding. The security guard was feeling himself, and he thought he had more power than what he did.
which was so dumb. Like, do you not see this man on the field dressed how he's dressed? You don't think that he's somebody that's
Signing
it don't matter.
autographs,
Right. That's why I'm like you don't know
and
who
you
that
keep
man
saying
is.
he has to move now. He has to move now. Now, let me tell you what my point is. Right, this is what I want to tell you about my experience. Sunday. So Sunday, just to throw this out there, I went on a date Sunday with my fave. You know, with my fave, with the guy that we talked about. Shout out to lucky number 3. So went out on a date with him, and this
Same
guy,
place.
he performs in City Park every Sunday, right outside of Cafe Du Monde. Like he sings with his guitar. I don't want to call him the wrong nationality, but he's of African descent, and he may be Jamaican, maybe, right? So he's like, I'm just saying. So he's on the microphone, and this other vendor, this other person, she comes up and he's like, "Ma'am, can you wait to the end of my show? Right? Can you wait to the end of my show before you do whatever you do?" Let's remember, these people are paid by tips. Of course, she's a non-melanated person, and she ignores him. He gets off the stage to go talk to her. No one pays attention. Me being me, I call my sister, like, "Sis, it's about to go down." Like, dude walked off the stage to go talk to her. She gaslights him the entire time. And because he's not from here, he naturally sounds aggressive. Because if you're being honest, most people feel like when you're talking to someone and you're not from here, that accent sounds more aggressive. And she's
Mhm.
talking in her nice, polite voice. It's like, "I'm not sure why we can't do this together." And like, like some of the things she was just very gaslighting. So I get involved. Me being, I'm here to protect my
Mhm.
people. I get involved. I was like, "Look, this looks very bad. I think y'all should stop arguing. Y'all not listening to each other. You go your way, you go your way." He was like, "Ma'am, but I understand." I was like, "Look, I heard what you said. I heard what she said. I said she gaslit the piss out of you too." I said, "So I get it." I said, "But at the end of the day, you do know you're a black man, right?" I said, "And by default, you come off looking like the aggressor." I said, "She's talking to you in her Susie Homemaker voice, like she's doing nothing wrong, and you look really bad." I said, "Everyone's looking at you like you look bad." Black men will forever be painted as the aggressor, no matter how great that you do. Like when you read some of the comments on the article, it's like, "Oh, this idiot, oh, he's a mental case, blah blah blah." AB did nothing wrong, but black men will forever look like the aggressor when you have other people involved. Like it never fails. I kid you not.
You gotta be one smooth. You gotta be smooth.
Right. Look. At some
It's a
point,
smooth.
I kid you not. At some point, the
Sometimes
black
it
man
don't
was
work.
like, he was like, you know what? That's exactly what she's going for. I said, exactly. I said, so please get back on your stage and perform. And he got up back on the stage and just performed. I said, what's for you is for you. And no one can take that away. So just get back on the stage and perform. And she comes to me, it's like, oh, thank you so much for intervening because I don't understand. I said, you understand completely. I said, because both of y'all get paid from tips. I said, you know, there's kids here. So based on what you do, you're going to get more tips than he does. I said, you gaslit him and you understood completely what you were doing. Ma'am, I am not the woman to talk to. I did not come over here to save you. I did not come over here to have your side. I came over here to stop him from looking bad. Like, I am not the, don't come talking to me in that
She was
tone.
ready for the girl power.
Yeah, no, ma'am, I'm not. I said, I just think it looks really bad. I heard what you said. Understood what he said. I hope you have a nice day.
That's
But
it.
I just didn't like the tone that it was painted in, like at all. Like I wasn't here for it. And for AB to be in a heated discussion, no, that man said like he was walking off the field, and as he walks off the field, you say, yeah, because you got to go now. Sometimes you have to show your ass.
Sometimes you do have to show your ass, and when it's yours, that's what people not understanding. When it's yours, I'm not. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. You're not gonna let nobody just come walk in your living room and take a piss.
Exactly. You're not about to
What
talk
I'm
to me
saying,
type of way in my where I paid for this in my house.
just imagine them. This is my house. Well, you gotta get out. I gotta get out my house. Make me. Now
Right.
make me. Nah, and I feel that. I feel that. That's why I say he did nothing wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong. Not in my
So
book.
speaking of black men that I'm not really a fan of. Well, I'm lying. I like this guy as an actor, but he chose Becky's over us, and now he's having some issues. I'm gonna put up two things of him. Of course, we have to talk about good old Jonathan Majors. Um, I don't know where to start. So I do know where to start. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but his management and PR agency dropped him about the domestic violence allegations, right? That's just
Mm-hmm.
the tip of the iceberg. I'm gonna keep his picture up, and so the chick dropped the charges, and I was on his side. I was like, I'm so happy that he's getting off, and she's lying. Like, why are we going through this? She's lying, whatever, whatever. Why didn't he leave well enough alone after she dropped the charges? He released text messages. I did not see the text messages. This is my disclaimer. I did not see the text messages that he
We
released.
need the text messages. I can't speak on it until I see the text because I keep seeing stuff about these text messages.
Bruh,
And
from my understanding, the text messages make everything so bad. The text
that's
message,
what I'm saying.
they said, matter of fact, I'm gonna see, can I pull up the text messages? So, from my understanding, y'all know I always have my laptop out as well. So, if y'all see a little boo bitch shade, T for titty, right? From my understanding, the text messages make it seem as if he forced her to drop the charges.
Man, hey.
My thing is when she dropped it, right? He should
Mm-hmm.
have left it alone.
Very much so.
There is no reason, like once she dropped the charges, there is no need to be like, well, let me show you the text messages that we have. So of course, as usual, he didn't go for all the Johnson Major lawyer so text what's the difference with one so
Mm-mm.
please let me know you're okay when you get this. They assure me that you won't be wait. Is this the only screenshot? Did you leave the keys? Goodbye. He tells her goodbye, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then she sends. Wait, let me see. Can I flip my camera? Okay, I can't flip my. Oh, I kind of want y'all to see the screen because I'm definitely reading it. I want y'all to know I'm reading the text messages verbatim, right? Basically, I'm so angry that they did. I'm sorry you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. I only got out of the hospital. Just call me when you're out. I love you.
Hell no.
Wait. No, that sounds bad. Please let me know you're okay when you get this. They assured me that you won't be charged. They said they had to arrest you as protocol when they saw the injuries on me and that they knew we had a fight. I'm so angry. Wait, so they did have a fight. That's number one. They had a fight. I'm so angry that they did. I'm sorry you're in the position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. I'm gonna stop there.
What's the rest of it?
That alone sounds really bad, right? They just called me again to check on me, and I reiterated how this was not an attack, and they do not have my blessings on any charges being placed. I read the paper they gave me about strangulation and told and to be told this. She ensured this to me. I know. Wait. So apparently she was choked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't know that was one of the accusations. I know you have the best team and there's nothing to worry about. I just want you to know that I'm doing all I can on my end. I also said to the judge to know that the origin, I'm sorry, of the call to do with me collapsing and passing out and your worry as my partner due to our communication prior out of care. She promised all will be relayed. I would have never. What lawyer? Fire your lawyer. What lawyer do you have that said that this would be smart to release these text messages? This is so damning.
Now I get it, but
I don't.
cause hold on,
No,
like I'm confused.
no. She dropped the charges. After she dropped the charges, that should have been it. It shouldn't have been anything else. It should.
It should have been anything else.
My thing is, so she sent you these text messages saying, "Oh, I told him it was my fault because I grabbed your phone." I never knew that she was choked. Now we know that she had like she had marks around her neck because it was like they knew we got into a fight based on my marks, right? Based on what happened to her. So my thing is, never knew she was choked. Now we know she was choked. Um, and things like that. Dummy, dummy.
That was dumb. It made no sense on why they would do that.
It hurt his case more than it helped him. And wow,
Yeah.
oh, and there's more. There's also an article out about how there's multiple women that's working with the DA's office that's coming against them.
Mm.
All it takes is one woman to open
Oh
the
yeah.
door. And my thing is, he may absolutely be guilty. He may absolutely be innocent. Who knows? But
Let's
that
put it into
text
the side.
message makes him look horrible. And I was in his corner until I read the text message. I didn't see the text message until you was like, look it up. I kid you not. Reading the text message makes me feel like, damn, this nigga might have did it. Like, damn, this nigga done it.
Right.
Damn. Damn, Jonathan. Your girl was on your side. Even though you was dating Becky's. I was like, that Becky done lied on him. Now you done disappointed me. Becky might
No,
have been
but
telling the truth.
out of all of this though, it just shows that it wasn't nothing that he forced her to do, as far as like the police part. So I genuinely just think that was some couple shit that really just because we both know we know couples that have been worse.
Yeah, but
Everybody,
my thing is, so my thing
no,
is, I don't know. I'm gonna let you finish.
Because at that point, I don't know what happened behind that door. Still, was he right? No. Was the text message supposed to be put out still? No, because that was stupid. But it just leaves more questions than any answers. Because now it's like, well, damn, what really happened to that point to even get to that point, and then what was the conversation? Because now we know it was something about the phone. So what was going on with the phone? Like, how y'all stack it to even get to that point? Because she was like, we had a fight. Like it wasn't like no, and it don't matter. Y'all crazy. And I said, y'all is women. So she probably was going crazy. That boy, she was probably whooping his ass, and he a big dude. So she probably thinking he's just gonna have to take these licks, and he made that man snap. You don't know what's going on after
But
that.
let me tell you, I don't know what happened behind
Needs
closed
more
doors.
action.
I don't know what happened behind closed doors, but he was
I ain't defending that.
I feel like he was on this crusade to clear his name, and he should just let well enough alone. Um, you know what? I agree. I'm glad she brought up the Marvel movies, right? Let me tell you why. So they're now thinking about replacing him. First of all, you know what? They're now talking about replacing him with the guy that plays Franklin on Snowfall. Let me tell you why that makes no sense to me. Can't we at least get niggas that look alike?
I don't know what he looked like him. He looked like the black version of Hellboy.
I wish I had. I don't know what to say to that. I have no, but yeah, I, I had no
You can't
words
even
at
see
all.
him.
But yeah, Marvel is now talking about replacing Jonathan Majors with the
Which
guy who played
sucks.
Franklin from Snowfall. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed
He's a
him
good
in the movie. Huh?
He's a good actor, dude from Snowfall. He's a good actor, but no, not for that. Not for Kane.
Um, I just I wish him the best. Like I really hope Marvel don't drop him. My thing is they kept Robert Downey. He was an alcoholic. He did a lot of bad things. I
Wait,
hope,
what's your boy name from the Flash?
but that's DC. DC
I
now
know,
owned
but
by Disney. But yeah, they
it's still
kept him too. They said his movie should have been canceled as well. But he's also non-melanated.
Did you even see the stuff that this dude was doing? You know what? That's gonna have to be when we come back. We're gonna come back to that next Wednesday. That's another story that we'll have to talk about because it's a lot. We can do a two-part of that. It's so much stuff, and he's still right now because in the midst of all of that going on, he's not a he no more. He's a them. I think I don't know, but still got the movie role, and it's wild. I can't think. I'm
Because
this
let's just be honest, Hollywood forgives, just not us.
I guess that
Who
sucks.
And then, of course, domestic violence is really bad. And then it's a black man beating on a white woman. Like, how dare you? How dare you? Right? I have no words. And I honestly, Jonathan, let me put his picture back up. I was rooting for him until I read the text messages. Fire your lawyer. I don't like. And my thing is, he did not get dropped from anything else until those text messages came out. Everyone
Listen,
was sticking with him. So when you read the text messages, it makes him look really bad. Your lawyer fucked up your career.
can I touch on something else as well with
Go
that?
ahead.
When you get dropped by your PR team, which is the team that's basically that
So
fixes
to fix
whatever
this
you
shit,
mess up, they supposed to fix it. They
exactly.
literally was like, they literally was like, okay, job done. We're out of here. All right, good. Charges have dropped. They're not talking about anything anymore. We're all quiet. And then he dropped the text messages, and they just like, nigga, like, come on, no. So when you get dropped by PR, it's bad. And I really wanted, like, I wanted them to do another The Harder They Fall because that just would have been lit.
So I don't know if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop. Oh wait, I don't know if y'all know this about Lovely. Lovely loves reality TV. So shout out to Joe and Lovely, because if we don't do nothing else, we gonna eat and we gonna watch us some reality TV. Okay, might eat while we watching our reality TV. So shout out to you, Joe, because that's what we do. So I don't know if you guys watch Love and Hip Hop, and of course, even if you don't, if you ever listen to Nicki Minaj, you know who Safari is, her ex boo, right? And let's bring it on screen. Safari and Erica Mena drama. Oh my God. When it first of all, with Erica, drama follows her everywhere, right? You got quiet on you over there.
Cause I'm reading it. I don't be into none of this. But because like I don't know who she is, but I know him, and I just know him from being corny or something. I don't know,
So
but
Erica Mena is Love and Hip Hop. She dated Bow Wow. She was married to Safari, so that is his ex-wife. She has children, two kids with him, as you can read on this. And of course, I don't want to say Safari is corny, but Safari is something. He's something. I don't know. He had a big dick. I do know that. It was all over the internet.
I
Yeah.
just remember it.
That
I
that
just
thing be that
remember him
thing
being
be thinking. Safari
corny.
thing be thinking. Huh?
And I said I always just remember seeing stuff on him online for like being corny,
That
and and
ladies.
she dated, and then she married Bow Wow, so she like corny
No,
too.
she married. You so stupid. No, she married Safari. She dated Bow Wow.
Okay,
Before she married Safari, but she is famous for Love and Hip Hop. She might have done other stuff before, but I mainly know her from Love and Hip Hop. Safari is Nicki Minaj's ex. Like I said, they've had pictures of that thing thinking online. Like he got a big meat. Shout out to Safari for that thing thinking. Shout out to you. More power to you. But Safari is dating another young lady from the Love and Hip Hop franchise, Amara Lenigra. Beautiful. No, let me say she is a
look, nigga, this
beautiful Hispanic. No, she's Afro Latina. And she's one of the first people that actually got on there to talk about being Afro Latina because she's black Hispanic. Right. And that's not something that we really talk about. And so shout out to her, like big ups to her for getting on that TV show and actually talking about that. Because some people had an issue with her talking about she's Afro Latina. Because some people only want you to identify as being black or being white or whatever and don't want you to talk about the African heritage involved with you being Hispanic. So shout out to her. But she had her twins had a birthday. And Safari brought her twins, her 1-year-old twins, Rolex.
okay.
They're one. What they need a Rolex for
Listen,
at one. So of
I have no
course, ex-wife slash baby mama Erica is like, all my kids got was some ice cream, a cake, and balloons. And you out here buying other people's children a Rolex? Like the nerve
So
of
wait,
you.
that's not his kids?
No, that's her kids with some other man that he brought a
Oh,
Rolex for.
okay.
You did say that nigga was corny though.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sound like a bitter baby mama, so I'm not gonna go in on this nigga.
To even bring it up though, that dude just come off as bitter as because it's like, all right, boom, whatever. You just see what time we on, but like to bring it up and even to compare, because now at that point you bring your children into it, so that just makes you look, you know,
Wait, that makes her look bitter?
yeah, that dude. Because it's like at that point you already see what it's on, so it's like it
Nah,
already
I
at that
disagree.
point it already in the past. But to do that in a whole post and all that, that's kind of like he's corny for doing what he did, but you just add on to it. Like that was
No,
so it
let me tell
don't make
you.
nobody look better. It don't make nobody look good at this
I'm
point.
gonna say this. Fuck it. If you don't call me bitter, call me bitter. Cause ain't no way. And y'all know how if y'all ever listen to my show before I started doing it, videos. If you've ever been around for Still Love Podcast, if you've ever watched the old podcast, I don't know if you ever talked about baby daddies and things like that. Y'all already know I am a single parent. I don't mean that I'm a mother that's single and I get help from daddies or whatever. No, I'm a single parent. y'all know I love the co-parent of my baby daddy, right? I love her to death. But dude was like a couple of blocks away. They were raising their kids together, and he was not helping me with my kids. So no, just because I don't get online and post about it, but if I tell my friends, that don't make me bitter. Like that's stating the facts. Like how you a couple of blocks away and you don't take care of your kids. Like how you make it like that. That makes you feel some type of way, and that doesn't make her bitter. Like you're not doing right by our kids, but you want to do right by other people's kids. Like that doesn't make you bitter.
In
That's
in
not
her
a bitter
statement,
move.
she never once said that he didn't do. The
Oh
man
no.
was literally there, and it said that the parties were done in his living room. Like
So what
the man
makes you
was
do
there,
more?
and I don't see. And if you going, because I remember seeing that video. I don't. Did he throw that whole party? Like, did he have to pay for that whole party, or was it just a gift of two Rolexes? Because for one, those is 1 year old babies. Yeah, that's weird to even do that, but dude's lame. Like I don't. But
I'm
at the
gonna
same
say
time,
this.
it's like you
Let's
really hating on what somebody gave to somebody else's children.
hating on. My thing
Just
is,
like
what makes somebody else children
break it
more?
up.
Hold up. What makes somebody else children more valuable than your own?
She made it more valuable when she had to compare it.
Well, no, but when you do something like that, when you do a grand gesture, now my thing is, so say he gave them two Rolex. Wait, no,
But not once did she ever say that he's not there, he don't provide. She's just complaining on the type of party. That's a fucking kids party. Like, well,
but
granted,
but
that
my
was
thing
lame.
is, but
That
why
was
not do?
lame.
So my thing is, why not spend that same amount on your own child?
But at different times, they different ages, but still, that's still
No, it
weird.
doesn't matter about the age. This so I
That's what
let
I'm
me tell
saying.
you.
Like, because it's just a thought. So did he just buy the watches, or did he throw that whole entire party?
My thing is, I don't know, but for me, I'm gonna say this: for me having kids and me having, so I don't know how other parent people feel. My
Man
daddy was in
probably
my. I'm gonna say
trust
this.
funds and money
No, I'm gonna
set
be
up for the
honest.
kids,
No,
and
I'm gonna
she
be
just
real.
paying them with some Rolexes. That's lame.
No, it's not. Let me tell you why. My daddy had us with my mom. My daddy had my brother with his mother, right? My daddy
Okay.
paid child support. My daddy tried to be in his life. His mom took him. That's something that I don't know if my brother knows to this day. He probably does know, but he always felt like he was slighted that my dad did more, quote unquote, for us than he did for him. My thing is, children feel slighted. I feel like, and it's a comparison. It's a slight to your kids. My thing is, and then that's not even. So my thing is, if that was his kids and he did more for his kids, these aren't even your kids. That I just feel like they'll look some type of way when you're doing more for other people's kids. Like if you're going to spend $5,000, $6,000 on, or $200 or $300 on somebody else's child, you need to match that same energy with your child.
I put money up that that party that she's complaining about in the living room was probably way more exciting and way more fun than them kids than getting some
It's not
damn
about
watches.
excitement. Keep
That's
that
what it's all
same.
about for kids, though. She made it an issue when she wanted to complain. You really think some kids about to be like, oh, they got a Rolex? They're kids. They're children. What are you talking about? She made it an issue where she had to. She don't. Her and him and the other adults are the only ones who know the value of them watches. The babies don't know the value of them watches. They could care less. They just looking at them. And the other kids who had that party with him in his living room while he was there attending and being. And I think she even said he dressed up as something. You don't think them kids would have like loved that? Come on now, be for real. She made it an issue with that in the living room. What it say? It's just balloons in his living room. But see, come on now. Enjoy the circus, blah blah blah. I
No,
just
she
felt like
called it a circus theme party because she could sit
that.
because he's a deadbeat ass clown. So let me tell you, this isn't Erica's first time saying that he doesn't really help her with the kids where he's supposed to. I will say that that's not the first time that she said that he doesn't help her with the kids like she's supposed to. So no, she didn't say that he dressed up. She just called him a clown.
I thought you
Look,
were about that.
he made me go back and read it. I was like, he
Because
dressed
I'm like,
up. No, he called him a clown.
I'm seeing something else. I was trying to read it. That's why I got quiet. I was trying to read it fast.
No, she said join the circus thing because he a clown ass dude, right?
now that's the thing though. Make it about that, but don't go up there and complain about some damn watches. Complain
Well,
about that
no.
motherfucker not
So
being around.
let's be honest. Let's make it. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep saying this. I don't know how anybody else have it, right? But if you say if you want to say, let's make it about that. Let's look at the totality of the entire situation, right? So the totality is this: he doesn't help me with the kids like he's supposed to do. You did a $45 birthday party with the kids, but yet you have $300 to spend on somebody else's children. You're not helping me with the kids the way that you're supposed to. I don't think it was about the gifts per se. I think it was more so if you're not doing what you're supposed to do for our kids, but yet you out here buying somebody else's kids a Rolex. I think that's what it is. I don't think it's it's just the gift. It's the totality of it all. Because like she mentioned that he's a deadbeat. So my thing is,
But
if he's not helping at all, or if he's not pulling his weight the way he's supposed to, that does not make her bitter. And I hate that women get this title being called bitter anytime that they speak on something that the man is not supposed to, the man's not doing. Why are women considered bitter but when they say, bro, you out here doing X, Y, and Z in these streets, and you spending $500 on whatever, and our kids don't have whatever. You're not doing this for our kids, but you got money to do X, Y, and Z. Then all of a sudden the woman is labeled bitter. Why is she bitter by calling that to light? That's my point. Like I hate that anytime a woman calls something to light, be bitter, be crazy, be this. Like why?
because a lot
Because
of
he
times
did
y'all,
something.
you know, and then
Why?
at
I
those
hate
different
this whole
times,
notion of just because somebody does something, we should be grateful for the something versus the nothing, right? Because sometimes that something equals to nothing.
it's all no. That's crap. Something always leads to something.
No, it
Something
doesn't.
don't lead to nothing is
Let me tell you,
because
if you give
one
me
of
a
the
dollar, I'm gonna
you
be
got
real.
it.
If you give me, what I'm gonna do with that dollar? If I had to take care of your children 365 days a year, you give me $1 for the entire year. What is that dollar gonna go towards? 50 cents each towards dress down one day out the school year?
What that dollar could go to? That dollar could go far depending on how you use it.
It does not go forward.
But imagine if you really needed a dollar to even get started and you ain't had no dollar at all. The same difference. You just asked you the same question.
I guess.
You could. What if you needed to get a dollar to get on the bus to get to a job
So
interview
you
and
want me
get
to
you
be
paid
happy?
that night,
I just feel
and you
like
ain't
the
have
whole
no dollar
notion
at all?
of I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the whole notion of be happy with the dollar when he's out here spending 500 on something else is mind blowing to me.
And then on
Like
top of that, you don't know, she don't know, and we don't know because a lot of these celebrities are phony as hell. They rent stuff out. They get stuff for free. It was probably a publicity stuff for the new season or something.
Well, my thing is, it's not just that. I just don't like that I don't like the label bitter being thrown around anytime, because this is not the only time that it's thrown around. I believe that anytime a woman calls something out, it's
It
automatically
comes off a
bitter.
little bitter because you really kind of comparing babies and like what somebody got them and all of that. Like
Not
if
with
you,
somebody
no,
with the
I get the whole idea of it, but it's like when you gotta bring the kids into it, just keep it at the kids. Like you ain't have to even throw what he was doing for somebody else. Like just stick on that. Like stick on that shit. But I get how you feel about it. But it's just when you got the babies involved and you want to compare with the hell the baby got for their fucking gift and all of that, especially at different times. Like, did he have this type of money back then for that
yeah.
birthday party?
So yeah, the birthday was recently.
I still don't think he bought that. You can't
So
tell
look,
me he
the
bought
birthday was recently. My daughter just turned 3. So that was recently. That was recently, right before he brought the other babies Rolexes. So that was, and guess what? Like you said, he does corny stuff. It might have been for publicity, like you said. You might be completely correct. You might be right. It
it. And
looks
now
really bad.
we giving
But
them what they want by
well, I'm gonna
talking
say,
about
I'm gonna be honest. it just always look bad when you meet a man who takes care of other people's kids and don't take care of his own. As a woman, I could never date a man who is willing to take care of my kids and don't acknowledge his and don't take care of his. If you're willing to spend 500 on mine, I hope that you're spending the same 500 on yours. Like I cannot be with someone who can't take care of their kids the way that they're supposed to.
You're gonna have to figure out how to
So if you
spend
got
it.
500, you make it 250 and 250. I'm just saying, like you should. Nope.
So somebody about to get five this month. Somebody about to get five this month.
Well, no, or you split it in half. Like my thing is, your kids come first. Like my kids, if I like your kids come first, and maybe my mindset is wrong for thinking like that, but you actually that's yours.
The only reason why I said what I said is because I feel like she was comparing the birthdays, and I know I just feel like there, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna go out and buy some watches like that, there's no way you're not doing for yours like that. It's weird. Now she probably do, but not like how she like. At the end of the day, oh well, no, everybody's not gonna do exactly what you want, so you're just gonna have to, stick with that. And that probably was the plan from the beginning to have that party like that in the living room with some balloons and cake. But we don't know because we don't talk to these people.
But
So
my
I
thing
just
is,
hate
and that's cool.
just
Let me
how
tell you,
just how
a
it looks.
living room cake and balloon party is cool. I ain't
It
gonna
is.
lie. That
That'd be the
it's a
best
nice party. And I agree with that notion, like that small intimate party is nice, right? And maybe when you do a grandstanding party, you gotta do a grandstanding birthday gift, right? So I get what you're saying as well. But I also get where she's coming from as well. But I think that comes from me being a single mom and being a baby
if
mama.
you want
That I
something
get
like
it.
that, I feel like if you want something like that, you gotta say something like that. Cause that type of stuff they say done on the fly. Did you see that party?
Yeah, I saw it.
That party look like it's
That
been
was
prepared
plain.
since last year.
Yeah,
Like,
that
come
was
on.
playing. That was playing. That's how my
So
40th birthday party gonna be. I hope y'all ready. I got two. I'm planning. Time I make 38. I'm planning it.
okay.
I kid you not. While I'm on my cruise. Well, no, when I get back from the cruise, I want to remember some things from the cruise. I don't know. I'm gonna be on a cruise for the whole week. So the week of my birthday, there will not be a show. The week of August 20. Matter of fact, on August 30th, there will not be a show because Lovely will be on the cruise celebrating her birthday that I invited Cali to, and he did not come.
Yeah, because
If it came, maybe we could have did a show, but he decided not to come.
I'm poor. We need sponsors.
Oh, we know. I kid you not. We do need sponsors. We definitely need sponsors in more ways than one. How about that? In
Oh,
more ways
my
than
lights
one.
went out. My light bill. My light bill.
See,
Come on.
we,
I'm gonna
we
drop my cash out. Turn Cali lights back on. We
look. Drop the
campaigning this.
cash app in the comments, bro. That couldn't happen at the best time ever. That was perfect timing. You hear me?
Oh man.
No,
But
like real talk. We do need sponsors, y'all.
I'm gonna look
What's the
into
reason?
get
I
into
thought
some
we taking
affiliate.
a long time on the whole little baby mama situation. Y'all know I ain't gonna lie, when we started talking about baby mamas, that kind of invoked something in my spirit as a baby mama.
You
That
be
just kind
you
of
be ready to you go super baby mama way.
no. Let me tell you, I'm a chilling baby mama. I don't ask for nothing. I'm not about to show up nowhere. I don't care about anything, and I don't know if a lot. I don't know how other women feel. But I will say this: I enjoy being a single mom. I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to question about anything. I raised my kids the way I see fit. So my ideologies or my kids' ideologies and things like that. I do not believe ever that it's okay. You know what? I'm not gonna say ever. I don't believe in keeping the kids away from their other parent unless there's a drug habit, substance abuse, domestic violence, like any type of abuse going on, then you have a reason to keep your child away from the other parent. But outside of that, I'm all for co-parenting and things like that. Now, if you choose not to, it is what it is. She
Right.
said
Yeah.
never. Look, they got some reasons. Like sometimes if you are not healthy to be around my child, you will
Mm-hmm.
not be around my child. My just the way we talk about our mental health matters, our children's mental health matter as well. So I am not going to jeopardize their mental health because I feel like their parent needs to see them because that hurts them just as much.
It
Either way
does.
it
That's
goes, hell, they're gonna end up in counseling anyway, right? They're gonna end up in therapy anyway, because hell, we all crazy. Oh, she said, other than that,
no,
never.
other than that, it's a
Yeah, so outside of that, I like that's me. If the daddy want to pop in, pop out, and they have, I'll let you pop in and pop out. I don't talk bad about them in front of my kids. None of that. Like I don't believe in it. That's not me as a baby mama. But I do have some strong opinions when it comes to baby daddy stuff. I do. I really do. As y'all can, well, I have strong opinions when it comes to a lot of stuff, and
I'm
that's
not
why y'all here to listen to my strong.
yet.
Wait, I can't wait till you become a baby daddy.
I'm not a baby daddy yet. I'm not a baby daddy
He said,
yet.
"Yes." I want y'all to realize that he said, "I'm not a baby daddy yet." I pray that you're a husband and not a baby daddy.
I'm not gonna be a baby daddy. That's a
I pray that
disrespectful
you're
title.
a husband and not a baby daddy. I pray marriage upon all of those in my comments and all my viewers.
No, 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 no.
I pray marriage. I pray marriage. Look, do a marriage dance. I'm not a wife yet. Look, that's what I need to do though.
Don't
That's
try
what I
to
need
steal
to
my
do.
move. Don't try to steal my move. You can't
That
do it
I'm
like
not
you.
a wife yet move. Or a husband and a baby's dad. All right.
I do. I would like to have sister wives. That'd be lit. So I don't have to cook all the time.
I'm not about to play with y'all. No.
So I'm gonna cook
No.
all the time.
I pray.
That'd be
No.
lit.
Matter of fact, let's talk about that.
Let's go. Let's go.
We were talking about Love is Blind. I don't know how many of my people watch Love is Blind, but this is the experiment. He doesn't like the show. He couldn't get into it. But
It's
basically, you go into these pies, you never see how the person looks, and you just talk to them. So basically, you fall for the person based on their personality and personality only.
real life Facebook.
And then you go ahead and you get married. Well, no, the person proposes to you. You say yes or no, and then in a couple of weeks you get married. So forth and so on. Like you meet, you see how it works in the real world. You get married. It is my strong opinion that love is not blind because I need to be physically attracted to you as well. But yeah, we were talking about that he does not agree with the concept of love is blind. He does not believe that you can love someone within a few weeks or a few months. What is it? A few weeks, a few months? Because I'm not really
Yeah.
sure how long that show is.
It seemed like to me watching it. It seemed like it was only like a month, but they got married within like the first 2 weeks or so. Like it just was stupid. It was so
He got a
stupid.
good
It was
breakdown.
just, yeah. See, it was a few weeks. It seemed like it was just so stupid, and the way they just kept
Well,
telling
it's
everybody that
filming
they love
too.
them, like the way that they kept telling each other that they love them and stuff. Like, man, you can't just be throwing that around and really mean it. That's
So
cap.
my thing is the concept of love is blind is I meet you and I form a connection with you without even knowing you. And let's be honest. You can love I in my you can
Idea,
love somebody. Matter of
idea of
fact, since Sugar is in the comments, I did love somebody that Sugar know within a month. I still love that person. Did it work out? No. The Lord knew. The Lord definitely knew. The Lord knew it did not need to work out. I still love that person. Shout out to, the
I'm
name that
telling,
shall never be named
I'm
ever.
telling Lucky 3.
Bruh. Lucky number three is everything. I don't love lucky number three yet.
I'm snitching.
No, that one is the devil. But I don't think that love is blind. Like I feel like you have to be physically attracted to your mate. And this season was trash. Like the people on this season were so trash.
It's just okay for me. Let me just give you my pointers because it's gonna be quick. It's gonna be quick on the whole show. It's gonna. I couldn't even remember the people because, like you said, they was trash and it was very forgettable for me. I just kept seeing the black dude, whatever his name is. I don't know, Uncle Tom something.
Kwame, the one that was married to the white chick,
The light skinned dude.
Marshall.
I think his name was Marshall or Josh or something stupid.
No, no, no. Marshall is the one that I like. Don't come for Marshall. Marshall was
He
no,
lame. He lame.
no, no, no,
So
no. Go ahead.
no. Let me finish and then let me go. For one, he lame because ain't no way you black and you did that.
They
For
had more
two,
than one.
for two. But then they have one that had like walked out. She left or something. She ended up leaving or whatever because she was just like, yeah, she know she wasn't gonna find nothing there. Then they have one black. I thought they had a black. I don't know. I might be getting another one of them stupid shows mixed together because all of them are alike, and they're all stupid.
So
But
basically, the one that you keep seeing is Marshall, and Marshall had
he
the
got
issue with the
played.
girl
He got played.
by
He got played all
Jackie.
right.
Yes.
Then he went on to the reunion show and then let the host of the reunion kind of grill him up too. You lame, dude. You lame for all of that.
You know what? I
You
ain't
lame
gonna
for
lie.
going on there playing that.
You
You lame
know,
for going
I ain't gonna
there
lie.
like.
They
Then you
kept
lame for
trying to
not
fuck.
getting the ring back.
They kept trying. No, no. So they technically they don't buy the ring. They pick out the ring, but the show buys the ring, right? So no, he asked for the ring. No, let me tell you, no. If you watch the show, I give him credit. Let me tell you why I give him credit. Because she wanted him to act a ass to paint this narrative that she already tried to sell to everybody that he was this whatever type of person. So I'm happy that he didn't act a ass to get the ring back. It is what it is. Like if you would have watched the show, you would have known that's what it was. So the chick did play on him. The host did play on him, and the whole I ain't gonna lie, Vanessa, what's her name?
Something.
Whatever, Lashy, whatever. She was a side chick first, because don't forget she was dating Nick Lachey. That's what it is, Vanessa Lachey. She was dating Nick Lachey when he still was married to Jessica Simpson. So she was an original side chick and turned into a wife. So she can have several seats. Because the way that she hosted the reunion, but she kept grilling women, which I did not like, about when they were going to have children. And some of these women this season were older women, not as old as I am, but some of them were around my age. And you don't keep asking women about children when you gonna have babies, blah blah blah. Like that was out of pocket. She did try to play Marshall like a dog. I didn't like that shit either.
Tried. She kind of did.
She did, and she was so team Jackie, and Jackie dirty, no good, low down.
She killed me when all I remember on that one was they kept playing the part when she was saying like she didn't even know if she wanted to be with anybody or she was crazy or something. And I was like,
Yes,
this is stupid. I was like, this is so stupid.
bruh.
But I feel like she was like that. I'm gonna say she was only like that because she realized how stupid it was at the end.
But no, because she ended up leaving him for the dude that was his friend at some point. That's the crazy part. And she kept saying, I didn't leave him. But then she did interviews. The interview she ended up telling on herself. So in the interview, she ended up stating how she and a guy met outside the cameras. So you had already had this whole thing going on, and you knew that
So
you weren't going to be with dude. And then
I
the
kind of
same dude was engaged to another chick on the show. So apparently, a total of 8 couples got engaged. I think they only follow whatever couples they want to follow. So it's a lot of stuff that goes on apparently behind scenes on this show that nobody knows about anyway.
so I was informed by my beautiful my beautiful boo over here that not only did she broke up with him at the fitting, right?
Yeah, the day of the wedding dress fitting. She didn't
Yeah.
show up for because she was sitting down with the other nigga.
Yes, she had a whole date with the other dude at the same, like right before that or at the same time as
Yes.
that.
So she said
So
that she
that's
said
dirty. That was dirty.
no. She said that it was edited to
That
look
was
like
so
that.
dirty.
She said it was edited to
She
look
had
like
on the same. She had on the same fit though. That's what
She
that's
didn't
what
show up
that's
to
what she was
the she
telling me.
didn't show up
She's
to the
like,
dress
it's
fitting. She said producing didn't let her. But my thing is, you broke up with dude, supposedly. But you couldn't have broken up with him because what? He was getting fitted for his tuck. And then she was like, I have receipts. And then she posted text messages that didn't make any sense. That only made her look worse. Like, ma'am, have a seat.
hey, that's why I said that whole experiment was stupid. And I just didn't see how people didn't really just be like, this is dumb. Like they never nobody was ever like, this is so dumb. And the whole
Because
thing
you're
of
trying to you fall in love with people for their personality versus their
it
look.
was just so dumb. It was so dumb. Like nobody was real. Nobody. Everyone's like, "Oh wow, I just see. I feel so much love from you, and this is it's just so amazing." And no, stop it. Because now you make people who really actually go out there and really try. You make them look like you make it look not worth the try. If you can just talk to somebody that some random people to hook you up with, you can just walk outside and just point at a motherfucker and find that. Like that's just. Mm-mm.
Well, if that's the case, what happened to the to help Lovely find love? What happened to y'all in my dating show?
We didn't go on the campaign yet. We had to find men in your area.
Y'all need, you know what? Y'all should do that. So for those who are watching, we are doing a Lovely find love. That's we are putting it on what we doing it on Twitter. Are we posting on Twitter and Instagram?
Yep, but we're gonna have your Tinder page.
Who going? Wait. Are you
We
going
gonna
to control the Tinder page?
yeah, I can control it.
So okay, so as y'all got to stay tuned for this. Cali is going to control the Tinder page. He's going to make it. He's going to set me up on some blind dates. Dates. Do not have these dudes. Do not make me have to bring a taser and some mace. Okay,
Um,
because you don't
I mean,
forget me.
no, it's not gonna be blind dates. So you're gonna be able to.
No, I think if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it like a Love Is Blind experiment. You in control. I'd show up. We meet.
I don't want to do that.
Well, like I need y'all comments below. How should we do this Lovely Finds Love series for Say Love podcast?
This is how we can do it. It's like this. Look, I'll pick out some of the best kind of pickup, not even pickup lines, but just some of the best like conversation starters and whatnot for you to pick from, and that's how we get our like. I want to do at least maybe 4 people, 3 to 4 people. Narrow it down to 3 to 4 after a month of searching. That sounds fair. Yep. Because you gotta weed out the you gotta weed out the what you're doing, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, you
I
need to
mean,
control. All right. I think you could. No, I think you should control it for the whole month, and you pick the top four. I don't want any parts of it. I think
it's the well.
you need to pick.
On the. I'm gonna tell you now. On the Tinder, it's going to say what it's for and how we're doing it.
No, I'm just saying. I want you to control everything, and then you supply me with the four people,
Okay.
and I'll go on a date with all four, and whoever made the best person win, right? So, do you
Okay.
want your options all at once? That's Hey, I don't know how we gonna do it. I'm y'all know me. I'm always here for I'm
So
rolling
no,
with whatever.
you go on your separate.
See,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gonna go on separate dates and pick. And so who gets the second date?
yeah. So I think we set up. We could do like the old school love connection, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna see who rears you up. You know, like where
You pick
would
the
you take
four.
her?
I kid you not. You pick the four, and they be like, "Look, these are the four I picked. I want you to go out with this person on this time, this date." And I go and I talk to them, and then you see how that goes, and then I come back and I report to y'all each week. If we could do Matter of fact, we could eliminate one each week. We could start with four, and each week we eliminate one.
No, you're not gonna see all at once. It's gonna be different dates at different times, and then after all three, Or after all four, then you pick the one who get the second date, right?
You could do that. Y'all, Kelly trying to I'm kind of tired of being single. Lovely needs love too.
Well, let's see. This might be interesting, but it looked like we just hit our mark.
So, do we have words of wisdom? I ain't got nothing wise to say, y'all. My wisdom
Um,
has ran out. My cup is empty right now.
you know what my wisdom is?
Oh no,
You know what mine's gonna be this time?
I'm scared.
It's not your mind. Wait, no, no, wait. It's it's mind over matter. It's mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. Ice Cube. Are we there
I don't
yet?
like that one because my mind. I don't like that one. Bro, my mind is always racing on some shit. Like I need a better.
Everything while it's racing on one thing, everything that is not racing about doesn't matter.
My red is popping in it, y'all. Look, my
I'm
bad.
mad. My curls ain't popping, but you look check them coils out. Yeah, you see me. You see me. I'm
Let me
nappy
see if
headed
I
today.
got the words of wisdom. Let me see. Lovely's words of wisdom. Your worst day is still better than somebody best day. That's how I feel. I don't know, somebody always doing worse than you.
That just sounds like you will jinx yourself. You say
No.
you say that type of shit, and then literally something worse happens. You like, damn, I shouldn't have said
No,
that.
I'm just saying. So I just oh wait, don't do that. If
For
it's your worst
real.
day, it
You be
basically
like,
it means enjoy what you have because somebody does absolutely positively have it worse than you do. So enjoy what you have. Like on your
but
worst day where you feel like you barely have anything to eat. Some people have nothing to eat at all. So enjoy your moments, enjoy what you have, enjoy the air that you breathe because your worst day is better than somebody's best day. Like the
literally the most jinxest thing to say. You might as well just say, well, it couldn't get any worse than this.
no, like I'm not. Oh
That's
my
what you
god.
that's what you saying.
No, because
That's
my
just
thing is, no, because I just feel like we as people stress out over small things and we make things bigger than what they are.
hmm
And something that's so little, like my bad day is, oh my God, I'm running late. I have a bad hair day, so forth and so on, right? That's my bad day. You know, people have worse days than that. Like something worse is going on in somebody's life.
somebody out there just wants to quit.
I was about to say that. That was exactly what I was about to say. So my thing is like the things that I'm complaining about are so small that we should just value what we have. Like no matter what's going on in life, value what you have and be happy with what you have. Cause somebody's happy to have what you have.
Yep.
So be thankful and be grateful in all that you do and all that you have. Because guess what? Even if it gets worse, still be thankful for what you have. No matter what, be thankful and grateful for what you have. That's my words of wisdom. Be grateful and thankful for what you have.
Because you could have nothing.
Because you could have nothing.
So be grateful for that dollar.
And as always, speaking of being grateful and thankful, we are so grateful and thankful to all of you that tune in and support us. We are so thankful for all the views that we get. Like we just thankful for y'all. Shout out to everyone that always tune in. Shout out to Joe because Joe is here every week.
Every
If
week.
don't nobody else show up, Joe shows
Joe,
up.
Joe
Shout
gonna
out
be
to
there.
Sugar for showing up tonight and watching our show. Spread the
Which was
word. Get us
actually
some sponsors. We really, really, matter of fact, we fuck with those who fuck with us. So thank y'all for fucking with us.
facts. So when we blow up, we gonna remember y'all. Remember y'all was there. Y'all was
Oh, when we
there.
blow up, dinner on us, drinks on us. I mean, no, real shit. When we blow up, drinks on us.
Yep.
So we know who you are. We know who you are. So thank y'all for tuning in, and we will be back next week with another episode. So until next time, you guys, good night.